Hello and welcome to the Stephen Tries Podcast, Series 3, Episode 13. Oh, yeah, scary, spooky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so scary.
This week I'm joined by Ryan Lark.
Hey,
Ryan. Tom Looney. Looney.
Thanks very much.
And James Ormrod, yes.
All right.
He has been highly requested by the police to turn himself in. We have a cheeky change of pace there. What did you do?
Well, I'm not saying on here.
That's a strong start. It's a really strong start.
And it's a top 10 moment. we don't know what to do. We should have got him on a long time ago. Fuck. I've been messing around with Cameron Green, Joe McGrath. That's a home run right out of the gate.
Turns out that's all he can say.
I'm not saying it on here.
James, you were on one of the original podcasts.
One of the original ones.
Many years ago, and you insisted on talking about love. We've sort of moved past that now. We change up the topics freely each week. We're going to talk about many things, news, great segments. Do you ever listen to the podcast?
Yeah, no, I do. Sure. No, I do.
Who's your favourite member?
Probably Tom.
Fuck.
Without not because he's on my side.
Just riding the wave
I do listen to
of populism.
I do listen to the podcast. Dave will sometimes say I mentioned somewhere. I'll give it a listen.
Yeah.
What a narcissist.
And Tom's. It's the podcast that I'm in. And I like Tom's little dry comments.
Yeah.
I think,
Little dry. Could you demean him anymore there?
Honestly.
They're
comments.
nice. And they entertain me whilst I'm doing the dishes. Or
We've got big wet comments over here, am I right?
Yeah. I don't know what to say to that. Big wet comments.
It's all right, man. Anyway, it was Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
Get up to anything fun? Oh, you were in France?
No, not on Sunday. No.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I just meant in general.
I was in France.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a good little holiday.
Yeah?
It was nice.
Little dry holiday, yeah?
Yeah, so my granddad, he's on opium now. Which I didn't know you could get prescribed opium, but yeah.
Really? Isn't that like heroin?
Don't think
opium.
it's
Or
that.
is it made from...
Yeah, maybe.
It's the raw, kind of.
Yeah. Raw. Yeah, I don't think they're prescribing heroin specifically, but opium they are.
Did you try it?
No, he wouldn't let me.
Oh.
Stashed it in his locked room.
You wanted it though?
Oh, I tried.
What did you try?
No, it's different. He sleeps a lot of the time now.
Does he?
Yeah, because of the
Lazy, aren't they, when they get that age? Yeah.
Yeah.
No more going out playing in the park. Meeting up with the mates. No, I'm just going to stay in bed and wank. Nice one, Grandad.
Was good seeing him though.
Wank.
That makes you
James. That's the French, though, isn't it?
class. Mental.
Yeah, they are bonkers. They wear berets and eat croissants. What's going on there, Ryan?
Yeah.
Did I say massive?
He's warming up.
Gas mark 2 for you, Ryan. Tom, how'd you do your eye?
I was kicked in the face.
Oh.
Kind of. I don't really remember what happened. This was on Monday night football.
Yeah. Oh, Carragher and Neville.
I was back, my long-awaited return.
Someone waited too long. An ambush, they'd call it.
Do you know what? Actually, at the time, I kind of accepted the guy's oh yeah, fair enough, it happens. But when I think back to what he said that basically there was a bouncing ball. I'm not going to go to Cameron Green later. I was through on goal, and he saw me. He was the last defender, so that ball's bouncing to a perfect height for me to head it through on goal, and I'm gone. He said he saw me and thought, I'm not letting you have that. So he's gone to kick it. So it's a very dangerous foot. And so the ball was about there when he volleyed it at full. Oh. So not only did the ball kind of hit me in the face and the nose and the eye, but I think a bit of his boot caught me in the forehead. So
Rather the ball than the boot.
Yeah. I've got my nose has been bleeding for the last 24 hours. And
is it worth it? Monday night football to let him go through on goal. Is it worth it?
No, that's the thing.
Let him get through,
You play a lot of times in the week though.
Okay, I've got...
Get near that microphone, James. Don't miss that.
Oh.
So you play a lot at the moment.
You playing Wigan, James?
I do. I'm playing Wigan
against one team.
Well, at the moment, yeah. So,
oh god,
well, it's a new team every week, but I took a few weeks out, and it's the past 3 times I've turned up against the same team.
Yeah,
they're called the veterans. They're
all
really old. It is a league as well, yeah. And they're all over 50. And it's I think it's really funny.
Do you beat them?
Oh yeah, like badly, like 33-3.
That's a long way to travel for that.
Well, it's fun
Just
though.
seems kind of sad.
For them or...
Oh, just
Did you
in
go to
general.
France to try and play football with your granddad? Is that it?
Oh, no.
Get your kicks there,
I wish. He's not really into football though.
isn't he?
No.
What is he? What would you say his main hobby is?
Misogyny. Yeah, a bit chauvinistic of a man, but no, he's I think it's the old generation. Not that's an excuse.
Yeah, you know.
I don't think he really knows. It's the opium.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
We'll do that.
he was into his mountaineering.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, a lot of glacier.
Chat to this guy.
Yeah.
Me and your granddad have some great conversations.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever been mountaineering.
Not that I've had a great conversation.
Just me translating in the middle.
Your granddad will be up at his dosage.
I think it's nap time now.
Back to France though.
Yeah.
What was your best thing about visiting? Aside from family.
To be honest, it wasn't really much of a holiday.
Oh, really?
As harsh as that sounds, I've been doing a lot of stuff at the moment for this short film, and it kind of our producer dropped out like the first day I got there. So I've kind of just been. Is
that a coincidence?
Sort that. Yeah,
He's involved.
yeah. Like,
Creative differences or just,
no,
footage?
she got a good job, and this is unpaid. So it's kind of, I wish you wouldn't, but fair play, I do the same.
Yeah.
Wow, you're going to quit. Do people know that?
Yeah, don't spread the word.
Are you the fan on it? Spread the word of your film though.
Oh yeah,
Plug it, baby.
So we're doing a short film called Avocado. It's starring Dave. Ryan let us kind of do a promo at his flat.
Yeah.
We're sending it to festivals, and we're trying to raise a bit of money because we're all very poor at the minute.
I did see one thing that really sort of intrigued me about the donation thing.
Yeah.
And it was if you donate £100, you can name the bad guy.
Yeah.
I want to know to what extent that bad guy's going to be named.
Dave's dad has done this. Fuck! So Dave's dad got involved, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to think of the worst name I can and stuff." And then when we said, "Well, you'll be credited as giving it the name," he's gone for a bit of a minor name now. He's gone for like a
kid's
John.
name.
No.
John.
So a name like John, or quite simple.
Has it
name.
been signed off on?
No. So it's still until a donation. If someone gives 200, maybe they'll name it twice.
I'm not going to name it.
John.
Yeah, John. And there's a 500.
Don't say that desperate tone of yours.
Please.
It's a great opportunity to donate £500.
And you get to write the script, you get to film it.
And we did want to put a thing of you can go for a meal with Dave, but we don't know if he'd be up for that.
Yeah.
But if
You pay my rent if you want.
if someone was to give that amount of money, I can ensure a meal.
Why
with
don't you do
Dave.
some like fun fundraising activities rather than just asking for money?
Like
Ryan
what?
did one. Ryan did a raffle.
Yeah.
Comedy
did a
gig.
Raffle.
Gave away a packet of fudge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made £25.
That was so sad.
Nice.
Yeah. Did buy a few tickets myself.
Oh no.
A lot. Yeah.
How much did you make then with the spending?
I think he made.
It was less than
Yeah. Like the
less than a tenner, wasn't it, in the end?
No, he made 20 quid at least.
That was about 20 quid, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
decent.
yeah.
That was his only fundraising he did.
Was it some heroes?
Yeah.
Some
Celebrations.
heroes.
Would you be interested in another fundraiser? Another raffle for a gecko?
I think my fundraising days are behind me.
Yeah.
Do you know what you should do? And I guarantee you'll get it off to shave your head.
Yeah?
That'll get the donations
Well,
in.
we'll think about it.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time on the podcast. Let us know at the end for the big reveal.
If you pledge £2,000, I'll do it.
I'm not going to give you £2,000.
Just shave my head.
Not a chance. Max Smith will do it for a very nice £20. And a hobnob, possibly.
24.
What, 24,000?
No, quid.
24 quid, okay.
An eyebrow. How much for an eyebrow?
Shaving an eyebrow. They're like the only feature I have. That's all right.
No, you got your moustache.
I shave my head.
No eyebrows and a moustache.
Like a really creepy
I really
villain.
want to see that.
You're going to be the villain, by the way. Wait, Jimmy Ormrod, hold on.
Just directing me this drawn on eyebrows.
The face a mother would struggle to love.
The makeup person dropped out. You just written the word moustache. Oh, moustache.
Mustache
Written moustache.
Dave!
It's art.
Yeah, so the link will be in the description for
Oh, brilliant.
a Keko. Donate, and James will shave his head. This week's podcast is sponsored by Beer 52. Beer 52, 52, Beer 52. How does a case of free beer sound? Grab a case. Grab a free case courtesy of our pals at Beer 52 by going to www.beer52.com/Stephen. That's S3EP13. Get out of there. Been on one podcast, man. And covering the meagre postage cost of £5.95. What's more, they'll throw in 2 extra beers for free, so that's 10 beers, guys. 10 beers. Beer 52 is the biggest beer club in the world. Each month they send the members a case from a different part of the world, and this time it is Scandinavia.
I like Scandinavia.
Yeah. Should we take a look at what they got?
Yeah, please.
Pilsner. Great grab from me there.
Was that what you wanted?
No, I have it though. Oh, it's nice.
I'll go for this. A little
Solar
griller.
Which
I like
papaya,
the
pink
I like the
guava,
design on the
and mango.
cans.
That does sound nice, to be fair.
Does sound nice.
You don't see these on the shop shelves.
No, you
There, I
don't.
said it.
Ooh, to beer 52.
To beer, yours is Swedish, Ryan.
Oh, where's mine? Oh, Danish.
Oh, that's nice. A nice fruity.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Ooh, hazy.
Oh, every day is for you, mate.
Yeah, I do like that actually.
If dark beer is not your thing, you can choose the light only case, and each case comes with the great Ferment magazine.
Great read.
I read this every night to Zoe before bed, and she just has the sweetest of dreams and the soggiest of jeans. Why is she sleeping in her jeans, guys? Well, that's beer 52 that.
Just beer 52 listening. This is great. This is exactly what we wanted.
Shit, he started to ask questions.
He's on to us.
Even if after all that you're still unsatisfied, you can simply pause or cancel at any time. And that is at www.beer52.com/Stephen, STEPHEN, for a free case of 10 craft beers. Thank you very much, Beer 52. God bless your souls.
Thanks for the snap. Really
Yeah,
nice.
really nice.
Really
Wherever they are.
tasty.
Easter it was. Well, we went out. It was me, Tom, Joe McGrath, T-Dog, a.k.a. Tony. Oh,
He's
Dave. Dave came out.
Full gang.
I got way too drunk. Way too drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan said I came home and spanked him.
I was asleep at about 3 a.m. I knew that Stephen was going to be coming back, so I was testing out the locks and the doors because I knew he'd be trying to get into my room. And I was right, and he tried to get in. I opened the door, and there he is. Just
Well, that was the testing the locks.
on all fours. Oh yeah, I had to in the end. I kept shouting, "Go away!" But you were like, "Come on, Ryan!"
Fucking hell.
Let him in. Yeah, give me a little slap on the bum. Told me he loved me.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
then
nice.
apologised about 1,000 times. Said to let me go to bed. He kept leaving, saying, "Oh, sorry, I'll let you sleep on it." And you come back in like, "I love you, Ryan."
It's good to keep you on your toes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in a really good place in life. And then the next day I thought I'd got away with a hangover. And I had my dinner and then just threw everything up and spent the whole evening throwing up.
Grim.
Alcohol has side effects that I didn't know of, guys.
People
Watch
really,
out.
people were struggling after that night. I mean, Tony Wright, he
Yeah.
struggled on the night itself. He had to leave.
Joe was in a
McGrath,
bad way.
He took
Yeah.
a turn.
Oh, really?
How was Dave?
He's fun. Water for ducks back.
He was all right, to be fair.
Yeah.
Alcohol is
day for
Dave's
a minute.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a pole dancing bit in what's it called? Junior Jackson's.
Yeah.
The owner likes us there. He likes the podcast. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Though I got really in the mood for what's it called? Not World Griggs on Fire. What's the actual song?
Free from desire.
Yeah, I got really in the mood for that. Wasn't really the vibe, but they played it anyway. I enjoyed it. Zoe said it was cringe. She wasn't even there, you know. Whatever. I look dead cool, man.
I've only heard good things.
They've
So.
got someone's number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
One that was on the stripper pole.
Really?
There's a few. that
Didn't see
struck a
that
pole.
coming.
No, I didn't see that either. But I was
Because he
didn't see much.
He kept getting pied. He kept trying to dance over him. You were just like ignoring him. Well, there was someone he was trying to make his way over to, and she just was deliberately not looking at him.
Has he texted the number since?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It was saved on his phone as like pole dancing girl.
Oh, brilliant!
Girl spelt Gurl.
Yeah, boy. That
That's
is
not going to
love.
go anywhere, is it?
Oh, it will. Straight to the police.
Up and down.
It's now time for a lot of people's favourite segment. It's complaints.
Yes.
Big fan of this, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's like it because it's about you.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, if you want to get your complaints into the podcast, then go to podcastcomplaints@gmail.com and we just take them all in. Get Max drunk before the podcast. I don't mind which drink. Cheers. I don't think Max is going to do that.
It's not really a complaint.
No.
more of a
maybe they're saying they want to see
request.
Max drunk. They want to take advantage of what he says. Hey, no.
That's really mean-spirited.
This one is from Owen Rigby. He says, "No enough nakedness. Come on, I want to see Tom in a G-string and Max's sweet peen." He's rhymed it. You agree, James?
Well, that's a complaint if I've ever heard it.
On the 28th of March. After watching episode 3 of the Stephen Choice podcast, how you treated little Jimmy was terrible. Making silly jokes. Why didn't you just kiss him, for Christ's sakes? I am fucking furious. And then you go and prank him with... I said I would mention.
What was that?
Just he got pranked. Justice for the Ormrod, or face being Ormrodded. Is that a thing?
Oh, no idea.
Dave Sound, though, proper geezer. Yours not sincerely, Matthew James Stubbs. See one of your friends?
No, but yeah, thank you, Matthew.
Fuck you, Matthew. It's time for the news.
Headline news.
No, just the news. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard lawsuit is ongoing. One of Depp's witnesses was asked to leave the trial as she had been watching it, which made me think, why did they film it then? Why did they put it out there if witnesses are not allowed to watch it? Because that'll affect the... Because if I was going to be a witness, I'd want to be prepared. I want to know what people are wearing, you know?
Well, that's what Tommy Robinson's been done recently. That's basically his thing, because while the court was in session, he was like live streaming loads of things about it.
Oh, he live streamed them before, I think, they'd even been trial.
Oh, really?
didn't he?
Before the trial, yeah.
Stupid Tommy. That's the worst thing you've ever done.
Twat.
Wow, turning on your own. Dad's not coming up anymore. What do you make of the lawsuit? Have you seen any of it?
Yeah, a bit mental, because everyone assumed it was Johnny for a long time.
Did, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've always really liked Johnny Depp.
On the balance of things, it seems like she may have been the instigator.
Yeah.
But then, relationships are
Never
tricky,
smoke
guys.
without fire, I guess. But
Sure. Yeah.
that's my little...
I didn't know it was still going on, to be honest.
Who's Johnny Depp?
Last week. Yeah, it's all quite crazy, isn't it? Just
Don't proceed when you're getting red flags early on, just because you end up down this path and it's chaos.
I saw a video that she set up a camera when he was slamming some kitchen cabinets around, and I thought, why is she doing that?
Yeah.
And then maybe he's done it before,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a good relationship, is it? If you're setting up cameras to
Certainly
catch
not the
people
Ross
out.
and Rachel of today.
I'd say Ross and Rachel were toxic.
Yeah.
Looking back, I think they had toxic moments.
We watched it in lockdown, the whole... Because I've only ever seen it when I was like 9. Do you know what? I'm going to say it. Friends isn't that bad.
I think the show was a 12, possibly 12A at times. Your parents are scum.
Please don't tell anyone.
Well, it's out there now. It's out there, mate. Clip that up, Max. Send it to social services, French social services. Do they have that?
Yeah, I imagine so.
I imagine they just go, not no problem. Use little shit. That's him. You a bad child? I don't imagine you to be.
No, I don't think so.
It'd be weird if I did. He's a real naughty boy in my head.
What's the naughtiest thing you did as a child?
Bet he shot himself.
I once got told off in assembly because I was doing my, the Velcro. I like the noise of that, and I remember getting sent away, and I remember having a bit of a smile going, oh, wow, that's pretty bad here. That was it, that's primary school. Things only just heated up after that.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, God.
I mean, she was really disappointed at me as well. So
I've
really
been down a
can't believe
dark
you've done
path myself, guys.
It's up there with a field of wheat.
that. So now I'm just a laces type of guy.
Adjusting my Velcro too loudly.
Well, no, I was doing irritate. I was she'd asked me to stop. I'm pretty sure it was like full assembly.
Yeah,
I don't know why I was doing it. I just chasing her.
You're done, Ormrod. You're done.
This is your last one.
I wore Crocs for the rest of the year.
How do you know?
Just a vibe you give off, man. Your little boy.
you ever get into a fight in school?
I think I was too small to get in school fights. I think I was genuinely shit terrified that anyone would beat me up.
Yeah.
Not much has changed.
You're a rough boy.
Yeah. Salford's changed me.
Well, today we were taking some pictures, and I'd ripped my suit trousers for a picture, and it was completely gone, so you could just see my inside of my legs and stuff. And I could hear this noise behind me. I was like, oh God, that's familiar. And turned around, there was two lads on lads on motorbikes right behind me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They just came onto the grass and they had
Yeah.
But they were just there to pose for the camera.
Yeah,
and
just
then
take a
kept
photo.
going.
Yeah.
I was like, Oh, God.
Did you get a picture?
Yeah, I did. It's not a very good picture.
It couldn't have been worse timing for me, facing the wrong way with my arse out in a very tight suit.
I'm making him do poses. One off the bike now.
Can I hold your helmet?
So what do you think of Harleys?
Max's football round.
Ryan, you know the least about football here. Sean Dyche sacked by Burnley after 10 years in charge.
Yeah.
Is there any loyalty in football?
There is no loyalty.
Wow.
Shame, really. I really enjoyed watching him on Match of the Day.
But can you do an impression of him?
Put all like this.
That's good. It's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
You sort of struck a match.
Couple of forwards up in the front, where they should be.
Killed it. Do you reckon you could maybe phone in to like TalkSport, do that impression, prank them?
Yeah.
Do that for a video. Do you first TikTok doing that?
Prank calling Talk.
Yeah, well, maybe
Talk.
yeah.
Sean Dyche.
Start off with Talk. maybe try Papa John's and then do TalkSport.
Just call them everyone as Sean Dyche. Just got stuff from Burnley. You doing any discounts?
Did you enjoy that segment, James?
Yeah, that was
Would you
nice.
like another one?
Go for it.
Open wide then.
Oi, did you hear what that Looney bloke just said?
Kim Kardashian's 6-year-old son finds an advert for a second part of her sex tape on his Roblox game.
Yeah, no, I heard about this. As I mentioned earlier, you just got to be careful because the past.
Oi, did you hear what that Looney bloke just said?
James, do you want another segment?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, greedy boy.
They wanna know.
Quote from
Come on. Very happy Rasta morning to you lovely people. Who said that?
Patrice Evra.
Joe Rogan.
Damian Marley.
Deborah Meaden.
Oh,
I think she was going for Easter, but misspelt. But Rasta. Very happy Rasta morning. She's invested in a lot of weed last night.
stuck in a dragon's den.
I'm out, guys. I'm out. The day Jesus came back.
That's fantastic.
Turns out we'd all been on a 2-day bender. He was here the whole time.
Fucking meeting.
Did you have a very happy Rasta morning?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Oh, it's 4:20 today, Ryan.
Yeah, I know.
Did you go down to Hyde Park in London and blaze a blunt?
No, I've never thought about it. It's
high.
quite. Is it not banned now, or is it still going?
I think when that many people do it, they just go, yeah, whatever. It's a bit like paedophilia in the BBC.
Yeah, I heard they had like stalls and everything, or they used to have stalls and everything there.
Really?
People
Sounds like me when I drive.
edibles and things like that, but it's all stopped now.
Yeah,
jam.
you shouldn't do that, Ryan.
Yeah, don't.
If you had to make an edible of a type of food, what would it be?
Maybe like,
Corn on the cob?
yeah, that'd be a good one.
Fuck off. Would it be good? One of these segments of corn contains the edible.
I think it'd be good if they made crisps.
Crisps.
I think crisps would be a good one.
I'm not really
Could we get an original idea, right?
Maybe like sausages.
Corn crisp?
Fuck off.
Edible
An
sausage.
edible sausage.
Who's ever thought before they went against? I've really fancied a sausage.
I'm getting fucked.
I like gravy. Or gravy. Edible gravy.
All
Yeah.
gravy's edible.
Oh, yeah. Not my mum's at Christmas. Sorry.
And the ribs.
Sorry. You do love your box.
Fucking sausages.
Imagine that stall. This bloke.
Covered in fucking grease. Dirty apron on.
6 of these and you'll get really
Edible sausage is not actually edible.
Fucking burn. So, just scrape it off.
Just
Putting it in the
sprinkled
grind.
weed on corn sausages.
just grinding up a sausage.
Oh, my stomach.
That's the sausage.
Yeah, it was Deborah Meaden. It's now time for You Laugh, You Lose.
Whoa.
James, let me tell you how this works.
Oh, yeah.
We have 30 seconds to not laugh at one person. This week it's going to be Ryan, because 2 weeks ago he laughed at a really shit thing I did. Last week, turns out Tony was laughing. I didn't even realise he was laughing.
Tony was going, yeah. Like worse than me.
You were on the precipice.
I was.
Tony was laughing. It might have been pity laughs.
So you don't want to laugh? Is that the premise?
Exactly. You laugh, you lose, James.
Can't close your eyes.
And if you do laugh, you'll be doing it next time.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Tell me when you're ready. Go. Oh, you fucking cunt. That is so pathetic.
I don't wish you could do shit like that.
That is so lowbrow, Ryan.
So,
Just starts to
for about an hour today, I was writing down things to
That's
do.
fucking pathetic. That's embarrassing.
And as I was leaving, I thought, oh, I could just slap myself.
It's never what they actually do. It's always the thought process that they've gone, I'm just going to smack myself. God forbid I use my degree in comedy here. I'll just fucking beat myself like a chimp.
It's like you're
I
thinking.
thought I'd have to do a lot more slapping.
Can we have a look at how that might have looked?
I was worried that you'd just not laugh at the first slap. I was like, if you don't laugh at the first slap, there
gets
could be quite a
harder.
few. So
Can I at least see it a little
you
bit?
just- Start to look desperate, Ryan.
I was just going to slap and go, oh, stop it, you.
It looked like you forgot what you were going to say.
You're terrible. You're terrible.
Next
came out of
time,
nowhere.
next time I do laugh, you lose. I won't do anything physical. It'll be purely,
Sexual.
Oh, yeah.
purely
Starts
sexual,
undressing.
Yes, that's physical.
verbal.
Right, we move on to our talking points. James, we're going to talk about you for a hot minute.
Oh yeah.
Talk to us about young Ormrod and his first steps into comedy.
God.
Shut up and take a breath.
I had a Velcro shoe.
We started doing. Started making some sketches from like an early age,
Who's
and
we?
then me and friend Joe Murphy, and then
To identify someone. Like a sketch to identify someone.
No,
Were
no,
you
we started
fingers?
doing. I think I used to do improv, a bit of improv.
Oh!
I used to go to a weekly drama class,
Is that your hat landing in my ring? The ring?
and so then,
Good improv.
and I started getting into YouTube, doing bits. I remember one time I did
Doing
like
bits.
I did a Fred impression.
A Fred impression.
You know Fred, the high pitch. I thought he was
yeah, I
like
forgot about
gold.
Oh,
at the time.
Flintstone.
No, the
Fred the Red.
It's Fred.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fred
yeah,
Talbot
yeah.
from Corrie. Fred
Yeah.
West.
Oh,
Is that the moustache?
You know him. Can you tell?
A montage of Freds.
And I did a video of that and uploaded it. And someone from my town commented, "This is weird."
Your town.
Yeah, and so I was like, "Well, you either take the criticism and you give up, or you pursue."
And you pursued them. I took
Outside
them
the
to court.
house. Explain what's weird. This guy has millions of views.
And the impression was fine. You were naked and the whole thing.
I hadn't uploaded, just emailed everyone.
So what age are we talking?
About 8 or 9.
So it was you and Joe,
Yeah,
and you went to school together.
yeah.
Did you go to college together?
We did. Well, yeah. He went to different primaries from like where our houses were, but then high school met up, and then my dad runs like a drama thing.
Oh, does
so
he?
So I used to do it like.
Oh, so you're sort of born into the business there. It's not as organic as me.
Yeah, see, when it's said like that, it does sound it. But honestly, if you saw it, you'd be like, "This is shit. Like this is not.
That's your
This is
dad's
not what
business,
you-
James.
No, not like that.
That's when my granddad started the opium.
It's been a long road.
I need someone to get me through this.
Yeah. It was more. Yeah. There was
Come on, grandson.
He put on Beauty and the Beast recently. So did you go to your dad's drama
Yeah.
school then?
So yeah, well, it's not a drama school. It's like, do you know Helena Grady Drama Academy? It's like for
this.
confidence. So it's a confidence building thing, and then
So he compliments young people.
well, I, in my group I was quite lucky. There were quite a few funny people with me.
Oh, yeah.
And so every week we used to, at the end of a lesson, you come up with a quick 2-minute sketch. You get 2 lines, and then from that you then make up the rest.
Nice.
And so then from that we just started doing stuff. Made a sketch show in sixth form, and then
Which
yeah,
was
met
called?
Dave. Pity Laughs. Funny
Yes, and that is on YouTube. I've
enough. It is
watched
on
that. It's
YouTube.
good fun.
You're in it. You're in.
I'm not
you're
in
in
the originals, am I?
No, not in the originals, but you're in the Come Dine With Me's.
This boy sleeps.
You're in the voiceover for the Come Dine. And you're in The Apprentice as well. You're the prison guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that was
forgot
we were in an escape room.
Yeah, and we had to
So I
go
got my
outside
tea.
Strangeways prison to film the outside bit.
Oh, fuck that.
And that was, the taxi driver dropped us off, and as we went to say thank you, he sped off. I'm like, right.
God.
But yeah, that's my little backstory.
I remember you had like a schedule.
Yeah.
Because if you have filmed with us, it's always I'd rely on Tom or Max to go into a room because I'd be too afraid to go in and see if it was free.
Yeah.
They'd be like, we could maybe film there.
Well, it's a guerrilla way of filmmaking. I quite like it. It's just you just sort of turn up and get it done. I feel like if you do it a different way, it doesn't have the same effect.
Possibly, but you tend to be more organised.
Yeah, it's good to be organised.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys.
James, who are your comedy inspirations?
God. Obviously, Steve Coogan's got to be up there. Steve Coogan. Yeah. Limmy's probably one of my biggest.
Lemmy,
I'm a
the
big fan of-
Scottish.
Yeah. I think it's really funny.
His is more like abstract, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
comedy, more
more awkward.
ideas and
Yeah.
stuff.
So I love sketch comedy. Like, I think it's just the best form of comedy.
Yeah.
Like Key and Peele,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Key and Peele are prolific.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, they've got a big budget, but
Yeah, but
they
the
just
amount
come
they
back
did,
with
yeah.
it's so funny, and they're both really good actors. They're
Yeah.
really good character actors. Mitchell and Webb. So because Robert Webb's a very good character actor,
Yeah.
and David Mitchell's just very funny at kind of being that
Yeah.
what he needs to be in the sketch, whatever version of David Mitchell he needs to be. But they wrote some really good stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
very underrated.
Now, James, talk to us about working life.
And I work as a chef now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, microwave attendant. But I batter my own fish. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you have a good day.
I have to whip up the batter.
Need to feel powerful somehow.
Whose supervisor are you?
Don't talk to me like. It's good. It's intense. I like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's your favourite dish to make? / microwave.
We do the full English loads.
Oh,
I make a pretty good full English now.
Yeah.
You do the eggs.
Oh yeah.
Fry the eggs.
We have
It's
like,
a
we
full
have a few
English.
fries. Yeah.
Don't do the eggs, don't do
Yeah,
the
about
sausage.
6 eggs on the go. Just all the bacon, the sausages. Yeah.
You heard about Ryan sausages?
No? Oh, the edibles.
They'd be a hit in Tesco.
Blunt wrapped in pork.
That sounds so grim.
So yeah, you're enjoying the.
I mean, yeah, I'm enjoying parts of it. I don't like.
parts?
We do Uber Eats and Just Eat as
off.
well.
Really?
Yeah, we make those as well, which is quite difficult when there's like a big queue and a lot of people, and then you're also having to do a fucking Uber Eats.
Tesco.
Yeah.
I
It's,
can't imagine someone
honestly,
ordering from
I
Tesco.
can't
You've got all that
express
to choose from.
immensely.
Why did you order at Tesco?
Yeah, literally. Why do you order at Tesco? It's so stupid.
Company man.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't really
Got
have much else to
any,
say,
got any
is
work romances going on?
there? Oh, no, they're all like
you-
60.
Yeah, are you the young buck there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few new ones now. So there's like
COVID was
people
cruel
under
to Tesco
people
Cafe.
that-
Supervisor.
Yeah, there's people like under 23, and then everyone else is like over 50 odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're one of the young
Are
ones.
you like the highest ranking young boy?
I'm the one who brings the music. So I think that's separate. I always bring
the
a little
Velcro on your
speaker.
shoe.
Just start beatboxing in the corner.
The queue's massive for a reason, James.
No, just watch my dance one more time.
Just banging on the pans.
I believe.
I can fly,
I can
I've
fry.
been told.
I believe I can fry. Nice.
Nice.
That
That's
was
good.
really good.
That's good.
I'm going to tell them that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice, James.
Yeah.
The pressure is about to hot up for you, though, as we have this.
Stephen lies. Stephen sweet little lies. Oh yeah, he's proper fit and gives me a wide on.
James,
Yeah.
you have
Oh no.
broken the mould
I've
this
broken the
week
mould, yeah.
with 2 truths and 1 lie.
Yeah. So I used to play it like that, not 2 lies, 1 truth, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I was
Supposed to lie,
lying. Yeah.
Could you please give us your 3 statements?
When I was coming up with these, it was for when I was meant to be on a few weeks ago when Dave's birthday. So I was thinking, do you know what? I've got a bit of a birthday theme because I've had a few funny birthdays. So 3 birthdays and one of them didn't happen. Okay.
My
got-
30th.
Right. Recording studio, a paintball match, and an exotic farmhouse.
Oh, so these are
These are
birthday
three
parties you-
Themed birthday parties
Themed
you've
birthday parties that yeah, I did.
and one of them's a lie.
One of them's a lie.
What's an exotic farm?
Are all the animals naked?
There were llamas. There was a couple of wolves. So that was pretty cool. Not a jaguar. One below like a lynx.
One below.
and a goat, and then
Goat, the one below a goat.
categories. A couple of horses, like the Shire ones, and then
Oh, they didn't come out.
no, what?
That's comedy. Thank you for watching. Cheers, man. I almost laughed.
They're like the big thing at the end was that sounds so stupid, but you had to play football with a goat.
Oh, messy.
Like there's a goat that you kick this ball and this goat like headers it.
Yeah.
Like that was my 11th birthday, and that was like the climax of the birthday.
Where was this?
Like Shropshire.
Like Shropshire.
I don't have a location
Shropshire.
for any of these. I'll just clarify before we go. I don't remember where I went. I was like 10, 11, and maybe 13.
I know where I am at 13.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was paintballing, but I don't
You
know
remember sketches
where.
from when you're 8 in a fucking donut.
Yeah, true.
You should
but I
know
remember-
where you were for this exotic farm.
Well, it's Shropshire. I know it was in Shropshire, but I couldn't tell you specifically where.
How many people came with you?
8.
Name 3.
Well, Ben, James, and Joe.
Oh, another James. Ooh.
Yeah, there was no James.
Yeah.
There was also a Nick, a Sam.
Any funny memories in particular?
Well, playing football with the goat was quite funny.
Yeah.
Did you score?
You didn't really have to. It was quite stupid. You just kind of kick a ball and it headed it back. It was a bit like I could tell the people I was with were quite disappointed.
When you say you kicked, I mean these are like you're like 11.
Yeah.
Does it not have to be an accurate pass?
Always about football.
To stick it on his head. Yeah. Like
Quite dangerous.
all these 11-year-olds stepping up, but they're not
Well,
just
it was like in a
kicking
pen.
it all over the place.
The goat was like in a pen.
So you're kicking a ball at a goat.
Well, you're kicking it into the pen, kind of. I didn't choose this birthday. My dad said it would
cruel.
be a good idea.
Could you go near the llamas?
Yeah, you could pet the llamas.
Could you pet the wolves?
No, unfortunately. I wish though. I was really obsessed with wolves at the time.
Yeah. Were you?
Yeah, I still do quite like wolves.
How far did your obsession extend?
I had a calendar.
A wolf
I
calendar.
contemplated getting a tattoo. Not that long
11?
ago.
Oh,
No, about
wolf
a few years ago.
tattoo?
Yeah, a little one, because it's always been my mum's quite spiritual, I guess, and she's like, as soon as I said I like wolves, like, that's now my thing. That's always been, everything she'll get me is like,
She got you a season ticket at Molyneux.
best present ever.
Can we have some paintballing information?
So the paintballing one, I went with about 7 of my friends, and when I'd woken up,
Gone down one.
Yeah.
when I'd woken
dropping.
up,
Other James
it's
can be
the
asked.
space in the car. That was all it was, like, because my mum was driving us,
Yeah.
and I hadn't had any breakfast, so I had like no blood sugar. It was really cold, and when we were there, we had played like 2 matches, and this one match, this guy came to shoot me, and the marshal had come in and gone, no firing, and it like got my heart going so much that because of no blood sugar, my eyes went, my vision went. So I couldn't see. So I was like whinging about like, the marshal had to like take me off and stuff. And so I was like, I don't know what to do. So my mum had to come home, like come back up, like pick me up, drive back home. By the time we got back, my friends had finished all the paintballs. So I'd missed my own
13.
paintballing birthday.
You didn't have like a vending machine there or something to help with your blood sugar?
Well, we didn't know that's what it was.
Are you diabetic?
No, but it would explain stuff.
Why didn't you have breakfast that morning?
Adrenaline.
Birthday.
It was like my first time paintballing. I was really pumped.
I remember my first.
Yeah, I remember my first.
I like paintballing. still.
Goggles steamed up, couldn't see.
Yeah,
I stuck my head out behind a shed and I got a hit there in the gap between my helmet. I had a big massive bruise on my Adam's apple.
Oh, it's painful.
It was grim.
Yeah. So I technically missed that party.
Nice.
Yeah.
And where was this? Would you estimate?
I live Cheshire, so it's like anywhere near. There's a few places.
Yeah, sure.
It's like kind of near towards Buxton, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I went paintballing in Congleton.
Did you?
Yeah, near Congleton.
I didn't know Corden had one.
23rd birthday?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Have you already had your?
Yeah. I'm 24 next. Don't say that.
Ooh. Yours is 2nd of January.
Yeah. Day
Very
after,
cold.
Day
Very
after Max.
cold.
Yeah, it was
God.
freezing. So imagine that a really cold like paintballing session.
Really cold farm.
Yeah, stupid.
Ooh, that
Cold
sting.
farm.
Really cold
Do
goat.
you know it did sting?
Really cold.
My
The
fingers
gun
sting.
session.
And just the sheer adrenaline of almost being like pummeled and then being like,
Oh.
yeah, well, not like that.
Almost.
Next time, baby.
Yeah, so that's that birthday.
This one seems the most plausible.
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's fucking. So what happened? You went home and had food and got dropped back off?
Well, I went back, but I couldn't play because we couldn't afford any more paintballs.
No, but I mean, so your mum came and got you. When did she take you then?
We went back home.
Home.
Yeah,
So,
And then what?
how long was the drive?
like 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
There and back.
So
No, 40 minutes each way, or something like half an hour, 40 minutes. I don't
So
remember
That's
it too well.
ridiculous.
ridiculous, yeah. To go.
Why would you go home? Why did she drop you off and go?
She wanted a bath. She thought it'd be done for the whole day, and then like a match in, my vision went.
Yeah, but even if you are going to play like 2-3 games, it's not going to be that long.
Why? I don't know. I didn't ask
2
what
hours.
she
at
did.
most.
Why would you bother dropping you back off? Like, you must know the day's nearly over.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
by
not
the
worth
time.
the
By the
Well,
time
they
you know
had
that's-
a lot of bullets still, and we didn't think they'd run out as fast as they did. And then the last one, the recording studio,
How old were you for this?
10.
Oh, you're a weird kid.
I wanted to be a rock star,
Yeah.
and so was the thing. So we had like 15 songs to do, and we only managed 3.
Fuck off. A 15. You're recording like a deluxe album.
No,
on your
it's not our
10th
own songs. It's
birthday.
you sing covers.
Right.
So I think we had like Amarillo, Rule the World, take that. And the last one was We Will Rock You by Queen.
Sorry, you wanted to be a rock star and you open it with Amarillo. And then take that.
We realised we hadn't chosen any songs beforehand, and my dad was pretty much like, "Well, you should just do this then," because no one knew what to do. And he
Crazy frog.
Yeah, I think we were called 7 Devils and 1 Angel because it was like one girl.
Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Why is that weird?
don't know, just don't like it.
7 devils, yeah.
Yeah. Makes
What's
you-
going on with those devils?
Yeah, it makes you sound a bit naughty.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit of a rock star.
Yeah, I don't think you can just dismiss that as a rock star.
Yeah. So it's the guy who fainted at paintball.
It was a different
see!
Yeah, it was quite embarrassing.
So, have you got the recordings from that? Have you got the audio?
Yeah, I've got the CD still.
Jesus Christ. I mean, you on lead vocals?
Well, you can't. I won't tell you which one I am, but you can probably hear me.
Why wouldn't you tell us?
Well, I don't know. I guess I could. It's a bit embarrassing.
Seems weird that you wouldn't tell us.
We've heard you sing, though.
Yeah. Not
You're
well.
terrible at lyrics, so why would you go and record 15 covers?
Well, so-
I had
realise
this one
at the
down
time.
as the lie to begin with. That was my initial reaction.
Such a vague,
Yeah.
strange one to go for, though.
Because I think
Paintballing
13th
is-
birthday is a significant birthday, and you might do something like paintballing.
Did your mum take everyone there?
Yeah.
But how she got a car that big?
We had the Ford Galaxy.
Yeah, that's 7. I've been in a Ford Galaxy. That's
Yeah.
7 people.
Well, then maybe I was a bit wrong with my numbers. Then maybe it's 6.
No, it's 7. 7 people.
Maybe I
getting-
only had 6 people there then.
Right, and your mum?
My
You
mum
all
would have been
crammed in.
My mum would have been the 7th then.
And she went home. And she
Yeah.
dropped you off there, but then she went home.
Because she thought
So
like,
she
one
left a
of the
bunch
guys
of-
there was a bit older, so we thought we'd be all right.
Who was he then?
Well, it's Pat.
Pat, who you're still friends with?
Yeah.
He's not much older, is he? We've played football with
For
him.
4 months.
Fuck off, James. Why would you go home for a bath when you're looking after 6 13-year-olds?
I don't know.
You're the responsible adult and you're
If you-
fucked
if
off
you
because
meet my,
James has got a friend who's 4 months older than him.
if you meet my mum,
birthday, he can look after them.
You're in charge, Pat.
I don't know. I think they just she just assumed that we'd be all right. I guess.
Not when your son's James Ormrod who goes blind like that.
No sugar,
Eat some chocolate.
please, sir. Just a Milky Bar. What are you saying then?
You went to the farm, didn't you?
Hold on.
Didn't you?
It's difficult, isn't it? You don't usually have this.
What year were you in at the farm?
Oh God, I must have been in year 7. And
7 going to a farm.
Shit, mate.
That is a weird one, isn't it? Going to a farm, an exotic
well, no,
farm.
remember that it
in
wasn't
year
meant to
11.
be the farm. It was meant to be the football thing, but it cancelled. So my dad booked it randomly. He didn't tell me because it was a surprise.
The actions of the old.
So I only found out in the car on the way there.
Nah, I'm going to go farm.
Yeah, I think now farm.
Yeah.
Just because you said yeah.
Go on, we'll go with the farm.
The farm was the line. However, here's the weird thing. I did
okay.
do a
I wasn't
birthday.
invited to any of them.
I did do a birthday like that, and that birthday I went to a bird sanctuary. And what I had to do is I had to run with a string and a piece of meat attached while a fucking falcon chased me. What type of birthday?
I've gone blind. I've gone.
It was the only one I could think of. I was like, I need a lie, so I was like, I'll make it a
Gone
farm.
blind goes across a cycle path.
Just chasing them. And that it was a really shit birthday in the sense of there's loads of photos of just people holding owls away from them because they don't want to touch these birds.
So you made a 15-song cover album, your 10th birthday.
3 songs, yeah, 10th birthday. I've got that. And the paintball one is true. My mum did go back there. that
Oh,
many times.
mum.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
I need a wee.
When I was 5/6 years old, reception age, I hadn't learned to wipe me bum. So I made sure that I never did a poo at school and always held it until I went home so my mum or dad could help me. However, one night I ended up having to go to an after-school club to wait for my parents and I just couldn't hold it in any longer. I didn't want to shit myself, so I went to the bathroom and did the business. Now I was sat there with a buoy arse and no clue how to clean myself up. I started sobbing profusely and a teacher overheard They came into the loos to see what was going on, and through the tears I told them my situation. They said that they weren't allowed to clean me up and that I'd have to do it myself. So I spent the next 20 minutes and a whole roll of paper making myself decent. By the time I was done, my parents were there to pick me up. And that's the story of how I learned to clean me bum. Thank you, Benedict. Inspiring. And if he can do it, you can do it. You hang in there,
No more
man.
excuses.
Did you point at me there?
Oh, not much gets past this kitten.
Tiki.
Yeah. It's now time for Ryan's Crying. Got a nice little jingle for this.
Yeah.
Hello there. My name is Ryan Locke.
Send him off! Send the dirty get up! Get him off the field! That was diabolical! Get him off the field! That's just typical what it is! Get him walking!
This week on Ryan's Crying, I'm talking about things I think are overrated. Adam Sadler.
Yeah?
I think
Adam
he's
Sadler?
Sadler.
Sadler, is he like a horse race or something?
Sadler.
Well, the comedian.
Sandler.
Sandler.
Oh, Adam Sandler. Right.
Sandler, yeah. I think he's overrated.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I've only seen like Waterboy. Like,
There's water polo.
I thought it was a rubbish film.
I didn't rate it very.
What's Waterboy?
It's the one where he starts out as a water boy and then the film finishes with him as a water boy. And I was like,
No,
"Whoa."
but he's tackling people. He gets in the team. He's a simple boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's always done the same kind of movie, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
prolific in what he does.
It's good when you're young. But then he did Uncut Gems.
Yeah, Uncle James is really good.
He can actually act.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is why he does these films where I saw one recently. I didn't actually watch it. But it was like something to do with Halloween, and he's playing like again this like a 40-year-old simpleton in the town who loves Halloween. And it's
I
like you
remember
can
that,
actually
yeah.
act.
You ever seen his old stand-up?
No.
Oh,
His
this is
old stand-up's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when he was actually funny.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
cutting.
It's surprisingly
I've
funny.
seen it and it's like, okay. I mean, I get
What, when
it.
he's like 18?
Yeah, he's really young at the Improv in New York and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people slate him as well, though.
Yeah.
They do.
I'd like to see you do a better job, Ryan.
I don't think it's underrated.
No, you're right.
I wouldn't say he's underrated.
You
No,
wouldn't.
No,
overrated.
because a lot of people.
Oh, no, overrated.
No, yeah, overrated. Because a lot of people slate him and like, oh, his movies are shit.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people also really love him, don't they?
Jack and Jill was terrible. You know, around that time he was.
Click. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it got me crying.
Yeah. We all cried at Click, didn't we?
I did like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
But,
It's a good film.
Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah.
check it out.
Jack and Jill. This watch Click.
chocolate ice cream.
I like chalky ice
I like
cream.
chocolate ice cream.
I think it's the worst flavour.
Well, you know, it's good to have opinions.
It's like strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
I don't like banana flavoured things.
I do.
Fucking hell, you like banana and strawberry, but chocolate in the bin. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, but chocolate. The thing is, like chocolate.
Guava.
Chocolate ice cream doesn't taste like chocolate at all. I don't.
Banana ice cream didn't taste like banana.
Ben and Jerry's
It does,
chocolate
though.
fudge
No, it does.
brownie.
It's like
Great.
chocolate.
Love it.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a great. I mean, it's a staple.
Some of the best ice creams are gonna have a bit of chocolate in. Mint choc chip.
Yeah. Different though. Different because it's actual chocolate chips.
You tried
It's different if it's like actual chocolate.
Sure, that's more chocolate
ice
then.
cream.
bubblegum flavour is worse than chocolate
Yeah.
Where'd you stand on coffee? Coffee flavoured
I
ice
love
cream.
it.
in the
Yeah, yeah.
kitchen.
Coffee flavoured ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not my favourite.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So,
it's
so
really
you're
good.
rating vanilla, banana, and strawberry all
Way
above
above chocolate.
You
Really?
rate.
Way
So
above.
compare vanilla to chocolate.
Compare it.
Yeah.
Chocolate just tastes of nothing. I know vanilla. I know it's just saying, you're a bit vanilla because it basically.
Segments vanilla.
I don't know. I just, it's got a weird taste on the tongue, and it's not chocolate. Maybe, I mean, it obviously is my opinions, but I don't like chocolate-based things anyway. I like actual chocolate, but I don't like chocolate cake or chocolate.
I think chocolate cake's a bit,
milkshakes or anything.
rich, to be fair, at times.
I like chocky cake.
I like a
Chocky
chocolate
fudge
fudge cake.
Oh yeah.
With a bit of chocky ice cream.
Yeah. Right after
My little chocolate hat on.
after we've been to the farm for a
Eat that
birthday.
afterwards. Well, what'd you have on Easter then?
Chocolate.
You can't look so confused at him.
I wouldn't have chocolate ice cream.
You get to buy any ice cream you want for the night.
Right.
What are you going for?
Probably like a strawberry ripple.
Sausage edible flavour.
Like a raspberry ripple.
Yeah,
So like a
raspberry.
tub. Like you're getting the £2 tub, the cheap
Ah,
thing.
it's not for me though.
Yeah.
No, that's too sweet.
Okay, yeah. We're
That's
talking
surely that's worse than chocolate.
it's
ice
not-
cream pedo here.
Maybe ice cream's overrated.
That's like lunchtime ice cream at school.
Well, you think ice cream's
Ripple.
overrated?
Well, I am now.
Oh, that's just silly.
I think you're overrated.
My next item, staying on the food, avocado is overrated.
I don't
It is
like
good.
avocado.
But it's
I quite like it with, but it's flavoured correctly, like garlic, your salty bit. So it's the chef in me.
like I do like it. I do like it.
Bang in the microwave.
But it seems to be wherever you go out now. It's
Yeah.
just
Sorry,
eggs
there
and
is no
avocado.
way avocado is on a full English at Tesco Cafe.
The brunch, yeah.
It's not the full English though, is it?
Well, we do 6 versions of the full English.
Fucking hell.
Oh, God.
So it's on the vegan, the vegetarian, and the brunch.
I usually put avocado in my English breakfast
See,
I have it on my full English on toast.
You like avocado, so why are you saying it's overrated?
because it is overrated.
But you like it.
Yeah, I
Do you know what
like
overrated
it.
means?
Ryan, but it's
I have
like
avocado,
Eggs
like-
Benedict, right? If
Yeah.
you go somewhere, right, avocado on toast or smashed avocado on toast is going to be everywhere because it's a easy dish, classic breakfast dish that is vegan or veggie, so you're going to have that alongside your other classic ones. So that's why it'll be everywhere. But are you seeing it much on the main menu, on the evening menu, on the a la carte menu?
Things down, Tom. That was Ryan's crying.
Oh, fuck off, Ryan.
Join me next week.
No. We won't be joining you for the rest of this week. Go on.
Right, I've got to go.
Get out.
It was
Embarrassment.
poor, that, to be fair.
I need to
Like, he
get-
didn't even agree with his own points.
First Cam Green.
Hello. Wow.
Howdy there.
Hello.
How's it going, all right?
Not too bad. What's your name, sir?
My name's Milton Smeg.
Milton what, sorry?
Milton Smeg.
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 I know how it sounds. I know it's annoying.
Smeg a bit like
Yeah, it's
your penis.
part of your penis, isn't it?
It's part of the penis.
Semen on the penis.
Where does the Milton come
Semen on
from?
the penis.
Part of my penis. Semen is always on my penis.
Wait, where are you from, Milton?
I'm from that beautiful state of Alabama, baby.
You got to remember that, haven't you, sometimes?
Alabama. Yeah.
And what are you doing here, Milton?
Oh, I can't breathe.
I've come here right now to do this. It is a psychic. I come to do a psychic reading masterclass.
From Sydney.
Alabama.
You like channeling other people.
Oh no, I'm talking all from the same Alabama.
Shane Warne's
accent.
coming through, is he?
Don't take all my glasses.
I wasn't going
You
to.
won't like what you see on the other side of my glasses.
Set them up.
Milton, you've travelled all the way from Alabama to here via Sydney to do a psychic reading.
100%, yeah. I heard English people are the funniest people to do psychic readings on.
So you want to do comedy-based psychic readings?
Yeah, that's the dream. My dream one day is to have my own comedy sketch show about a psychic man named Milton.
But you-
Like a Star Vehicle kind of show.
and then what happens after that show?
I get Oscars, I get awards. I
Oscar
get girls,
for a
man.
comedy show.
Comedy therapy.
TV comedy show.
Do you get girls as it is?
I get no girls whatsoever, other than those coming in, and I read their minds, and I say they don't want to be with me.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. That's what I see.
You can just see that.
Because I'm giving them a psychic reading. You see?
Well, it's just the look on their face.
Yeah, sometimes.
Did you ever ask why?
It's not my business. When they come in, they want to talk about specific things.
Come in where?
My psychic shop.
You got a shop. What's it called?
Psychic shop.
That's good.
Inside we got things. We got
Great for tourists.
Psychic shop. Inside we've got things.
We got like those yo-yos that put you in a Disney trance.
It's a medallion normally, isn't it? Like
Oh no, it's like a,
Have you skimmed and bought yo-yos?
What are you even talking about?
you said you bought yo-yos.
Yeah, in our psychic shop we sell the hypnotizes things. You know what I'm talking about with the yo-yos.
Right. Do you just work at the shop yourself?
I do the odd shift every now and again, but I'm the main man. People come in So
So you do the odd shift, but you're the main person there.
I'm sort of part-time.
Who else works
I own
there?
it. Well, I'm just saying, like, because it's a shop, innit? We sell that lots of items.
What do you sell then if it's a psychic
Oh,
shop?
fuck me. One question at a time. So, basically, I am the main man. I don't always work on the shop
Your
floor.
ego is
I'm
horrible.
so busy doing the readings.
What shop is it? I don't get what you're selling. All you
a
said is yo.
psychic. What more information do you
All
need?
you do is sell
motherfucker?
yo-yos.
You sound very busy. I mean, so are you working on an acting career at the same time?
No.
So Milton, surely
don't.
in your quest for Oscars, working in a shop that sells yo-yos isn't going to be ideal. What if you're doing, say you're doing a psychic reading and someone comes over going, excuse me, sir, I want to buy this yo-yo, how much for two? Mm-hmm. And you're busy doing a reading where you stop.
No, because I have other people that work on the shop floor.
Well, this is what I'm asking. You said you're the main man and you
said
do
I'm
the
the
odd
main
shit.
man.
So who else works there?
Oh, I see what you're saying now. There's this little boy called Todd.
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 He's a little boy, is he?
Toad or Todd?
You would say Todd,
Yeah.
but it's more Todd. But yeah, this regular comes in all the time, buys all my tarot
So
cards.
he's not a member of staff.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's a member of staff. He comes in all the time.
He's not a regular, is he?
Still
You
buys
pay
the
him.
products. He buys stuff. He works.
What does he
there.
buy?
I would tarot cards.
Tarot cards, yeah?
He buys. We sell.
Buys them a lot, does he?
Yeah, we sell DVDs of other psychics giving psychic readings,
Doesn't that
psychic
annoy
books that I've
you?
written.
Because you do a psychic masterclass and you're selling other people's ones.
I know, but you have to be open, don't you?
Well, the shop
mind is
isn't
a
at the moment if
powerful
you're
thing.
here.
When did you first realise that you had the power?
So I was about the age of 7. Might have been 8. And I was walking down through the woods this time, and a little snake come up to me like, and I said, "Hey, Mr. Snake, you're looking mighty weird today." And the snake bit me on the leg.
Judgmental, aren't you, really, Mr.
What was weird about him?
Oh, with big teeth. Oh, scarred, battle-faced. That man had seen that snake had seen some things.
Like what? Surely you could read its mind and tell us what it saw.
Well, no, I didn't know. I didn't have my powers then. And then it wasn't until I was bitten by the snake that I realised, oh, actually, I'm really good at reading people's minds.
Where did the snake aspect come in then?
Fuck the snake.
You fucked the snake.
Oh, Milton.
No.
Reading the snake's mind,
seriously.
he
You
does
fucked the
it.
powers out of the snake.
Does the town know
bit
about
me.
this?
The snake bit me and it made me do some weird things.
This is like the story of Adam and Eve, but worse.
So you were possessed by the snake.
I was possessed by the snake for
To
a
fuck
very
you.
moment. And then when I woke up the next day, I could read people's minds.
Really? Or were they all saying, he's a fucking weirdo, he just shagged a snake in the woods?
No.
That Milton Smeg, avoid him.
I had a dream that night that I would open up a psychic shop.
What are you doing under the table, Milton?
Martin
I'm just a
Luther.
bit
Wanking the
step my
snake.
hands.
I've got an
Get a lot of
idea.
negative vibes here. I can read all your minds, remember?
Milton,
You all think I'm bitch.
Milton, I'm going to write a number down on this piece of paper,
Yeah.
and you've got to tell me what it is.
Make sure it's
okay?
between 1 and 5, though.
1 and 5.
Didn't really deny that you fucked the snake, did you?
Okay, Milton, I am.
We kind of accepted that, didn't we?
Going for the Oscar.
When given the chance to defend yourself, the snake possessed me and made me do weird stuff.
Milton, I've written down the number between 1 and 5. What is it?
Yeah, it's quite simple, isn't it?
Okay.
The number's 2.
My God.
Oh,
It is 2.
my God.
I know. I
Milton,
know
you
these
have
things.
some
I know
incredible
these
powers.
things. Let's not do it again, though.
Just give us the world of reading
Yeah.
for what's going to happen in 2022.
All right, give me a sec.
How are you going to touch the world?
Oh, shit.
That's my carpet. Could be shit on the carpet.
All right, people. The world is in pain.
Oh wow!
Right? There
Young
is
John
hope.
Lennon.
There is hope because there's so much good in the world. There's so much good, but there's also just a little bit of bad that is ruining it for everyone
It's
else.
very vague.
So you need to don't please.
like a
please,
preacher in the street.
I'm really. Wait, I need to touch.
John Lennon reborn.
Stop dumping shit in the ocean.
That's not a reading as
Yeah,
such. That's advice based on what's happening now.
That's advice we already know as well.
I'm not going to question you, Milton Smeg.
I think you should come to Alabama.
No, fuck that. Get out. Thank you, Milton Smeg, everyone. A strange but wise man.
Once said.
Anyway, that was Milton Smeg, guys. It's always great to have people just popping in.
Yeah.
It's now time for a new segment, guys, that I've named Blames Ormrod.
Oh, yeah.
Diddle-a-doo, diddle, diddle-a-doo, diddle, diddle-a-doo, diddle.
I was following your lead.
Ooh. Cut that down, Max, please.
Violence.
Violent.
James,
Yes.
this segment is all about who you blame for certain events in life, okay?
Oh, many people.
You know, a lot of people don't know what's gone on, who's caused the issue. We've turned to you
Yeah.
to define the perpetrator.
Fine by me.
Lame game.
Blames Ormrod. We're going to start off with 9/11. Whose fault was that?
It's a tricky one because there's a few for debate.
And your ties to Afghanistan.
Yeah. I'd like to put forward Daniel Radcliffe.
Wow.
Yeah. Bit of a shock factor, but he certainly had links.
What, the cat that you saw at the... Oh, you
Oh,
didn't see it. So did he... was he even famous at that point, 2001?
I think so.
Harry
No,
Potter
but
come out?
ask yourself, could a famous person do 9/11?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's that line of inquiry clear.
Well, who do we think did 9/11 before you told us Daniel Radcliffe?
Well, who do we think? Yeah, who do you think?
It's either the Taliban or George Bush, possibly.
Al Qaeda.
Yeah, they're all quite famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying Daniel Radcliffe because he wasn't famous, he was on the cusp of being famous. It was him, and that was
Child.
the perfect crime. Yeah,
It is a perfect crime.
I mean, he could barely do two different expressions in that first film. Never mind orchestrate 4 planes.
I'm not a terrorist.
But you're going to stick with Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, unless a better option comes.
Right, well, you are pinning, 2,000 deaths.
This is a lot of questions to be
defining
asked.
kind of
Yeah.
geopolitical event of our lives, and Daniel Radcliffe seems like an all right guy, to be fair.
And you've just gone,
Yeah.
he did it.
That's
Are you pointing the finger at Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, if the shoe fits.
Oh, I'm not sure it does. Next one, the Titanic sinking. Whose
Yes.
fault was that?
Big one. A lot of people blame the iceberg. A lot of people blame the captain.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Captain
ahead and
Smith.
say the engine man boy.
The engine man boy.
the man
The end
boy.
Yeah, it doesn't get spoken about enough.
No,
No.
rarely in the film do you see man boy.
A lot
Come
of
on.
people miss out the
What's
fact
happening,
of
man, boy?
when the Titanic hit the iceberg, it was going at a stupid speed, like a ridiculous amount. The only reason it was going
It's a
that
stupid
fast
speed.
was because this man boy in the boiler room was putting so much coal in the engine, it was zooming.
Was there a man boy driving your car in Glasgow?
Very scared boy in the passenger seat.
Yeah, who loved to film it afterwards and laugh a lot. Even when I was picking up a headlamp from the middle of the road.
Who'd you blame for that incident?
Don't know.
Daniel Radcliffe.
No, I was at fault for that.
Taliban.
But all I know is if I was the passenger, I'd have had a bit more decorum than giggling incessantly and wishing the camera was recording.
Well, I was just trying to make you feel better. Also, I thought I played that quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
funny.
think I was quite nice about it. Until you calm down afterwards.
Next one, James. The war in Ukraine.
James Corden.
James Corden.
Why not?
Yeah, I can go along with that.
Yeah.
Is it his carpool karaoke stuff or
No.
just?
It's his lifestyle.
I think
Him as a person.
I watched, so as part of my segment this week, I did find myself watching a clip of James Corden, and he is awful.
I get into this debate a lot.
Oh, the accent is-
just everything about what he's doing. I've never actually really seen much of what he's, but it's just.
It's really bad.
Yeah, and it's not very funny either.
He did a segment with a guest from the audience, and it was clearly a planted guest. And there's stuff like that, the really American stuff when you've seen him do his previous stuff. So he started Ukraine war.
Yeah, that's fair.
COVID-19. A lot of people said Wuhan.
Yeah,
and
I'm going to say
bat.
Dave and his raw chicken.
I'd go with it. Yeah. I mean, we often used to see Dave defrosting items in the freezer, putting it in the microwave. Give you a run for money in Tesco.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Dave
started COVID.
I don't blame you for that one.
Well, okay. Well, the only evidence I have for that specifically is Dave has been around everyone with.
Sorry, please tell me you have evidence for Daniel Radcliffe and 9/11.
Oh yeah.
And the man boy in Titanic.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Right.
Dave has been around a lot of people who've had COVID, like coughing and stuff, and he has had many symptoms. However, he has claimed he's never had it.
Yeah,
Never.
because there was when we had it on the podcast.
Yeah. There was when his person he was with had it. And he,
Shakira,
Had it,
yeah.
rather than him.
When I had it and I was on the night out, during that night we went on, I got it from that night, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure he got it as well, but it just didn't.
Could it
occur.
be he doesn't know how to do the test properly?
That is what I'm saying. And I've said this to him.
There's
but
definitely
he's,
one going up his arse, isn't there? That kind of boy. And lastly, the death of Michael Jackson.
The death of Michael Jackson. A sad fate. I blame...
Sorry, 9/11 wasn't sad. The Titanic wasn't sad. The war in Ukraine.
We lost a hero. Who's got to run the
But
theme park now?
the death of a probable paedophile.
Well, swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, that's where he was when he.
There's a lot of talk about the doctor. The doctor caused the death.
Dr. Milton Smith.
by over,
Dr. Doolittle, Eddie Murphy.
a lot of talk about he did it to himself, like a bit like a prince, a drug overdose. But I think the real culprit's the monkey.
Prince Andrew.
The monkey
The monkey.
from Friends.
No, his monkey.
I know monkey.
Bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbles. That's the
You
one.
know a lot about the Monkey
I
Bubbles.
was obsessed with Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah. Well, we may have found a new
Yeah,
suspect.
but he was a fan of you as well, Ryan.
Yeah, not heard that before.
Well, who said that?
Well, you've met him before.
I was a fan of Michael Jackson.
So,
Bubbles the monkey.
how are we saying? Stab, shots.
Have you seen? Well, we saw it recently of the that chimp that rips that woman's face off.
God,
Yeah.
that's going to be the plot to another one of your strange films.
But yeah, they're quite vicious creatures.
It's a real family comedy.
Adam Sandler stars in.
Yeah, I'm blaming Bubbles. So Bubbles, the man. Yeah.
James Ormrod putting the world to rights.
Yeah.
It's now time for Tom Looney. Looney.
Yes, yes.
Looney.
So it's been-
I didn't even do anything.
Touched me though.
Got some loony headlines for you this week. So it's been a bit of a rough 12 months or so. So I've got some kind
Tell me about
of
it.
some feel-good stories.
Fucking hell.
Hiker lost for 24 hours, ignored calls from rescuers because of unknown number.
Oh, I mean,
I
you
saw
would
that.
take the call then.
Yeah.
Even if it's a business or a call centre and it's
Yeah.
you selling tickets, you'd at least answer and go, "Oh, by the way, I'm stuck up a fucking mountain."
So he was due back at 8:30, and he didn't get back until 9:30 the next morning. He was wandering around in the dark in the Colorado mountains.
Why would you not answer the call?
trying to find his way back? And he was reported that he was due back, and obviously the mountain, was it the mountain? What was it?
Mountain Rescue.
Yeah, Mountain Rescue. Trying to call him, sending messages.
Wouldn't there be animals there
recognise
as
the
well,
number.
like little lions and coyote things?
Yeah,
Lynxes.
probably. Yeah. I mean,
You're sponsored by Lynx.
Africa.
Is that why you always go up mountains with someone carrying your bags, Ryan?
Yeah. Gets my stuff.
Yeah.
cheeky cow goes for a ride on a water slide after escaping a slaughterhouse.
Oh, what's Gemma Collins done now?
A mischievous cow appears to escape. Basically, I mean, like he's escaped death, and he scales this water slide, and it's built for like it's designed to hold 450 pounds. So he's a 700-pound cow tiptoeing down this water slide, dicing with death. In the end, he did make it to freedom.
Wow.
He made it down the slide, and he was adopted by a ranch owner who called him Taboga, which is slide in Portuguese. He's
Nice.
Nice.
What a cow.
yeah.
Topic of
Cows are
slide in
700
French.
pounds. Hefty.
This is a fun headline. When an eel climbs a ramp to eat squid from a clamp, that's a moray. Moray eels can hunt on land, and footage from and it's just a cool thing of an eel. It's just,
Do you know they don't know where eels reproduce? They don't know, so it's
Go
like
on,
an
James,
actual
save it.
eel fact where they literally do not know. Eels go off and they don't know where they produce.
Oh, yeah. Your mum's
That's,
back.
Mature. Yeah, they.
Grow up.
Yeah. I thought that'd be more interesting. Well, they don't know where eels reproduce.
Wrong podcast, Jay.
wrong segment. Shakira says people were just watching and not doing anything when her bag was stolen by wild boars in Barcelona.
I'm not going to get involved with a wild boar.
No, she said it was just crazy. I was talking,
What were you doing out there, Ryan? A wild boar.
I was taking my son Milan for a walk in the park. I got him a little ice cream.
Not chocolate, I hope. Yucky.
Yeah, she was just outraged that, no one was doing anything. That was good.
Shakira should have security.
Yeah. Actually, Trump was not wearing his pants backward at a weekend rally. Anyone seen this image?
No.
You find a joke. I know, I just need to get it. Like, there's. It's obviously the back of his pants. I was thinking when I read that, I was thinking like Malcolm Tucker in the thick of it, and you're thinking like, you know, the media machine behind big politicians and how they have to spin shit, you know, and you see what's happening with Boris Johnson and these guys all the time. No, his pants. Yeah, I thought it was quite funny. Yeah, it's Tom Hanks this week. Yeah.
Imagine being his like assistant. And you've lined out all the plans for him what to say, and you just see him walk out with his pants on back. Fuck off, Donald.
Probably sacked her.
Or him. Why is an assistant female? You
him.
fucking pig.
That's awful, Ryan.
You are scum. Forget Donald, actually. This is why he gets away with these things, because sick pigs like you say stuff like that.
It's just once it's been said, it has been said.
Exactly. And we can't edit that out. It's time to put it to the max. I've got it this week. Evening. I have to spend 3 more months at John Lester / Eddie Coleman Courts in Salford. Living in Salford is bad enough, but waking up and remembering I live in this shithole is worse than waking up and remembering some stand-up comedy showcase at the SU every Wednesday. I've not seen it, but relatable. I know that Stephen lived there for a short period, a week to be precise, and I need a way to relieve the pain other than sniffing a fat line spelled with a PH. God help me, Erland. That's quite a cool name.
Sorry to
Living somewhere you don't want to be. You're there for 3 more months.
I've heard
Tricky. What'd you do to make it easier for you?
I stopped living there for as long. I just didn't go back as often. I used to hang out at Dave's house instead.
Live somewhere else. Go to a friend's. I slept on Tom's couch.
You did,
Well, your
yeah.
couch. Well, at Tom's couch.
I think it's easier to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a point where they were dropping like cigarettes on the carpet, and it's like, do I really want to live here?
What did you say, James? Should we act this out?
Not another one.
We're all going to move, mate. Sit there with your wine and every
The
fucking
bin
day.
schedule. That actually was me as well. I was so keen for that sort of thing.
Yeah, just move. Well, if you can't move, then just get out as much as you can. There's a gym just around the corner.
Go to the Frog and Bucket. Oh, he's a student, isn't he? Yeah, go to the Frog and
You can
Bucket.
get a frog and bucket.
Yeah.
Get a job. That'll get you out of the house.
Absolutely.
You know, earn a bit of money.
See if there's anyone on your floor who you could hang with.
Oh, I don't know. It was a
That's
miserable
not great.
place.
Yeah, it's not great advice.
It's like
The
when you
corridor's
look out.
gone for so long.
You look out and the windows is bleak.
It's a bit, it's not ideal. I mean, obviously, these things it's made by who you're with, though. And if you're not with a flat that wants to socialise, it can be a lonely place.
Also strangers.
Yeah.
And a guy from the Philippines who I never saw. Wonder what he's up to now.
You see, when Dave was talking about the cum in the belly button on the 100th episode.
Yeah.
What?
Just a little. So Ryan talks about his, we're talking about cum. It's loose, but yeah. Ryan does his bit about the candle. As soon as Dave mentions the cum in the belly button, Ryan goes, "Oh no, he's won it." I just noticed it watching it back the other day. He was so like, "Oh my god, he's beat me."
That's a really slobby thing to do.
Yeah.
You caveman.
No.
I've never come in my own belly button.
No.
You come close.
Well, your mum's
Maybe.
quite close to you, isn't she?
Yeah.
You used to go along with those, and now you're not. Are you trying to pull away from that?
Yeah.
Has your
I'm
mum
trying
said
to move
something?
on. No.
What's your mum said, Ryan?
No. She's not said
Carol
anything.
said.
She's not said
What's Carol said? Come on.
She's not. Honestly, she's not said anything.
Let's get to the bottom of this,
We
because
don't
you usually
talk
do.
about it.
So why are you trying to what's the problem with it? Because it was fine previously.
Well, I just realised that I probably shouldn't be making jokes about shagging my mum.
But she seems to be fine with it.
If it's jokes,
yeah.
it's jokes.
If she's okay with it, does that not mean it's okay?
How is it? Is it how
Respect
okay
your
she's with
elders.
it?
You're right. Yeah, no, I'm not making them jokes anymore.
Wait, what's your new one?
Yeah,
Is the
you
replacement
can.
then?
Far away.
Are you firing away into your mum's belly button? It's time for the final question.
It's the final
Question. I was thinking of James when I thought of this. James, it comes to all of us. You can win an Oscar or guarantee no wars for 10 years. What are you going for?
Controversial. No wars.
Really?
Yeah, I actually don't care about the Oscars. I know a lot of people. It's obviously the Will Smith thing. It's all in the news stuff, but I just haven't cared about the Oscars for a long time.
So you talking about sending off your
If it was like
your short film to festivals?
if it was a TV award, like an actual,
TV Quick Award.
Teen's Choice Award.
I'd have to
Comedy
consider.
award.
Oh, meanwhile, you know,
Pride of
places
Britain
have been bombed. You've won your TV Quick Award and you've not got
Yeah.
an Oscar, mate.
Well, why not? Why you got to live the dreams you want to live, not other people's dreams.
You won a TV Quick Award rather than an Oscar.
Or maybe like an Emmy.
Or a Grammy from your album when
Yeah.
you were in year
Well, you know, if
five.
it goes big.
It could do. You've got to release it first.
Yeah, maybe. I might do.
See, that was you teasing it.
Yeah, yeah.
It could be the soundtrack to a Keko.
Yeah.
I don't know the vibe yet, but I imagine
Donation for a Keko and you get a single.
you don't have any. So the thought of winning an Oscar does nothing for you.
No, not especially. It used to a little bit, but they've just lost so much credibility over like the last decade.
What about
As boring as that sounds.
what award does make you go, oh yeah, I'll get out of bed for that?
An award for a Keko.
Yeah, but which award?
I don't really
Film
know.
Festival, is that what you want?
Yeah,
Is
if
that
I
prestigious?
did well at like a film festival, I'd be
So-
quite interested.
So a Cannes Film Festival, standing ovation
Oh,
from all the film critics, or no wars for 10 years.
Yeah, it does make you think, doesn't it?
And you just hear mutterings whilst you're in the cinema of, he's a genius, from like highly regarded film reviewers.
Yeah. Or I hear
Hollywood
the fucking
elites.
jets above me.
Yeah, ignore those. But you
About
can just
me.
go, God, the way he put that together, the schedule.
The transitions.
He's now a woman.
It's been a long filmmaking process.
He wouldn't take me seriously on set.
Oh shit, I didn't press record.
Who's she?
You're the woman.
I say it to the mirror before I go on stage and collect my award.
wings. He wanders out.
There may be more wars, but at least I'm finally happy.
So yeah, you take the standing ovation at Cannes for a Keko over no wars for 10 years.
Obviously, I'd go no wars, but
We think we know what you're saying here, James.
Yeah.
You've made it very clear.
You're taking that standing ovation and mutterings of he's a genius,
and into the microphone. I knew it all along.
ambiguous murmurings that you're great. There's so many wars going on at the moment. And you're just,
Well, you can't stop them all.
you can if you don't accept a fucking standing
But
ovation.
what's 10 years in the grand scheme of things?
Ryan, what's it? Winning an Oscar
I mean,
or no wars for 10
I
years?
think I'm going to have to go the no wars for 10 years.
Well, I didn't know that was an option you could just take that straight. If only you could just pussy out of it and just say no fucking wars.
This is you arguing at the Cannes Film Festival after party.
Oscars, yeah, you know.
I'm getting a lot of vlogs here tonight, guys. So, an Oscar for Best Actor,
Yeah.
You want that?
you'd say no.
Unfortunately, yeah. I'd rather a comedy awards, like a Britain's
Do you reckon you'd ever get
Comedy
either?
Awards.
Yeah, are you win a Britain's Comedy Award? You're just out. You beat Miranda Hart to it,
Yeah. Sick.
and you're there.
Throwing her on.
Or no wars for 10 years.
Oh, just for 10 years.
Just
That's
10
a lot
years.
of people, though. So there'll be a lot of guilt. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to look at the awards.
But it's not like 11
Think
or
about
12
how many people you made
years.
happy winning that award.
True. Yeah, I just, yeah, you're a bit of a knob if you just go for the Oscars, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go for the Oscar.
Tom, I'll change it for you.
No, I'll take the Oscars, Stephen.
What about a Premier League winners' medal?
And no war.
No war for 10 years.
I'll take the medal, thanks very much. And I'll use my platform to campaign for world peace.
Wigan lifting the title.
At the World Cup in Qatar, he'll be there.
Just meeting Sepp
Right
Blatter and
after
all.
this.
just 10 more years, guys. Then we're going to wind down.
Stephen?
What would it be for me?
Biggest YouTuber.
Fuck off.
Free jockey.
Don't do it to me, man. Don't do it to me. It's the thing that I'd take that and then try to blag that I didn't take it. I was covered in chocolate. 50 pounds heavier. What do you mean? What do you mean?
The options didn't work for me.
Sweating constantly. I die from overindulging in chocolate. He killed himself rather than take that chocolate.
Oh, you'll never guess. The war thing didn't go through.
I thought I made myself clear, but I had a mouthful of chocolate. I would like to think I would say no wars But if it came around midnight and I was peckish,
It's the fact that it's free. I mean, you've got the money.
so much chocolate.
That's not the
though.
point, though.
Yeah, so much free chocolate. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the Stephen Tries podcast. I've been joined by Ryan Locke.
Hey, Ryan!
It's cheeky though.
Now's the time! no, I said season 5.
Yeah, get in the gym, mate. Tom Looney.
Oh, no.
Just as you said, Tom Looney.
You know, great to have been here.
Really died off on your side of the
Yeah.
camera. Tom Looney.
So, yeah.
And James Ormrod.
Thank you. Thank you.
Or me.
No.
Stay safe, stay humble.
Who scored?
Ciao.